What it do, gaming family? What's going on with you guys? It is your boys back at it once again, and I am the Husky Hokage. And as always, I got my
Big
man with me,
Hush.
my brother from another that can't be replaced by none other. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the notorious DUB, aka the Dub,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and we are Victory Road, a gaming podcast presented to you by the Blurred Syndicate. And today we are giving you our review of EA Sports College Football 26. So,
Damn,
as you
that
know,
sound old.
but as you know, we are both from the great state, or somewhat great state of Alabama.
Bro,
And yeah, he's a Roll Tide fan. Anyway, so with that being said, we have a true love of college football. Been and just football in general, both played it through high school and stuff of that nature. So
lime in that heart.
there you go. Them big men all day, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Big meaty men.
Them furniture movers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're gonna be talking about, this is the second iteration of college football. They brought back after about a 10-year hiatus or whatever. So let's jump into it, man. So Dub, I'll let you start. For the people that don't know, Dub is kind of always indifferent. He ain't no big fan of the game itself, but we're gonna let Dub kick us off today.
I still stand firm on my belief that college football is a Madden reskin.
Okay.
Still stand firm on that.
Okay.
I still hate the fact, and this can kind of pour over to Madden. It's the same fucking system. I still hate the fact if I have a motherfucking zone and you see the quarterback sneaking and running, he's past the line of scrimmage. You let that motherfucker break the first down before you like, oh shit, let me go tackle him when you could have stopped him 5 yards back before he got the first down. Still pisses me off.
That happened to you? Well,
it happens. It happened when I was playing you. It just happened. You watched it happen. And me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the difference between cover 1, cover 2, cover 3. So I let all my DBs and stuff, I let the computer operate that. That's probably on me. Maybe I need to go back there on the safety. Maybe I need to go back there. But because I am zone ignorant, cover ignorant, and man ignorant, I stay on the defensive line. So it really pisses me off when I see that. But like I said, that's probably more of an EA thing than a college football man thing. But I played Road to Glory. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I was pleasantly surprised at the minute quality of life changes.
Okay.
I like the fact that you can go through high school if you want to. It's not necessary. You can skip it. I like that. And they let you know, like, hey, at this position, because I'm always going to play QB because you're not going to fuck me out no stats. I'm not going to go be a running back, fullback, receiver, and I'm constantly waiting for the ball and I miss out on objectives. I want a position, I'm going to get the ball every time.
Let me say this. Wide receiver is actually not that bad. Listen, because I do a quarterback and a wide receiver area, and wide receiver is one of my favorite ones, bro. Because nigga, they tell me the route to run. I might run that route, or I might just get on. And 9 times out of 10, I just get open. I know one game where I had like 20 catches because I was just listen. As soon as I get off the line, I'm open. Throw me the ball. Throw me the ball. So
yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be like that way if I played. It'd be like, I'm open. Oh, let me do this off to Ryan Williams. He's in double coverage.
They go. Once because I think you press A or whatever. Once you get open, you press A. The quarterback will throw you the ball. It's rare that, to be honest with you, when you're at wide receiver, it's rare that the ball is thrown unless you just covered or you forget to press A. It's rare that the ball don't come to you. That was last year. So I haven't tried this year.
Like I said, I think once I tried to be a running back, and I was like, bro, I need a few more yards. That's not even college football. That might have been something else. I need a few more yards to do this and this, and they not giving me the ball. Like I'm in. I think I see him the whole 2 positions.
Dang.
Yeah, so I was like, quarterback. Because
feel you.
I was starting to learn more about the game. I was like, oh, I can hit this hole and do. Nope, quarterback. But I like that you're ready to make your high school. They could have threw some in there where you could have made like the logo and stuff because they used to
Team
have
builder.
like,
Team builder.
yeah.
So what you can't. So that's one thing.
I'm talking about
I'll
for the
let you
high
finish.
school thing. Yeah,
I'll
I'm
let you.
talking
I'll
for the
let you
yeah,
finish. I'll
yeah.
let you finish. Go ahead.
Because I ain't touching no team builder or nothing like that. Your boy didn't do that. So
It's surprisingly easy, but go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, so can this integrate into Road to Glory or
Yes. So what you let me
okay?
what you can
Go
do,
ahead.
you can
Learn me
do a
some.
team builder high school, and you can import that into Road to Glory, and that can be your high school. Like you can go download, create Bessemer City, or for me, just Lanier, and name.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm just in there too. Don't
Oh,
forget that.
okay. Oh,
I
that's
got some
right. You
business
did.
in there.
You
I,
did.
I I have
You are
3 years of just Lanier,
big facts, big facts. So
1 year of Bessemer City.
you can create just Lanier, and you can get the Tiger logo and all that, get the purple and white, you know what I'm saying? Have the colors on there, whatever, and design the jerseys and everything, and then you can upload it to put it on Team Builder. And then what you can do when you get ready to load in, because if you notice, it has a spot for it, so it says something about Team Builder right there. You can upload that to Team Builder, and that can be your high school.
Well, my little critique there is pulled away.
Yeah.
So, but I did like how you could build the high school. So
Yeah.
the limited options is no longer a thing. I liked how they gave you objectives to make sure that your quarterback can build up his star power
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. I haven't got out of high school, not gonna lie. So, but also I noticed different animations for like when you're under the quarterback and shot, like under the center, animations have changed. Stances is for some reason you at running back for some reason.
You
Like
can
I
play
liked all those little different those little animations. Now, as far as gameplay, it feels the same to me. It feels the same. One thing I will give them props for: Alabama got the best overall in the game. Roll Tide. I did not know our defense was that good. Not gonna lie, I was surprised. Our defense gonna carry us this year. Don't see us winning a natty, but as long as we get a nice 9 to 10 win season, I'm cool. But I don't see it happening. I don't see it happen. I don't think. Not gonna go on about Ty Simpson. But something else I was very surprised about.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd looks a lot better too.
Yeah.
Now last year they had the same reskinned woman in almost everywhere in the crowd. That same big forehead bitch with the ponytail. She was everywhere. She was
Yeah.
everywhere. She was everywhere. But now the crowd actually looks pretty good. I like the addition of the coaches when you're walking in. They didn't put Dion in there. I wish Nick Saban would have been in there. But we got Kalen. I mean, it's all right since it's his team now. But I wish I got that with Nick Saban now. I put up some differences that ChatGPT pointed out for me. On Play Ultimate Team, playoff mode includes 12 games now. New plays and formations. I already talked about the visual presentations. But yeah, that's really it. Like to me, nothing really changed. Updated roster because every year, Madden 2K, college football, MLB, it's basically the same game with an updated roster to me. I think they should deviate from making a new game every year and just make like a year-long season pass where just update the roster and you can kind of implement your little updates here and there. That's just me though.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and jump in. So but for those who that know, man, I love college football. I love college football 25. That was my you know what I'm saying, go Gators all day. But I love last year. Like I didn't stop playing college football, CFB 25, until maybe that last week in June. That was the last time I played it. Last time I played CFB 25.
Talking about last June?
June, yes. June 20. Listen,
2025.
Quick. I've been playing. I played it up until this new one dropped. and I took like basically like I took like a week and a half off, and then the new one dropped. Boom, and I was back in. But
crazy enough, I played probably until like March because a lot of my boys they can't touch me in them fighting games, so
you have to play them sports games.
they had to touch college football. Yeah, they had to touch me in college, but when I get that W off, it was like
Listen, I already know you be talking all that noise.
Yeah, that's W. We gonna eat it.
Speaking of, we gotta go. We going to his camp Saturday. So as far as this year, me personally, I like to say I do like the improvements. There are some things that I noticed that just a few things I didn't like some of the times. Just some of the stuff that's still kind of I feel like it's still out there. Now I know Dub mentioned what you may try doing when you see the quarterback about to scramble, press down on the on like R3, press down, and I think like say and because I know it works when you have somebody in spy. So you got a spy on the quarterback and the quarterback getting ready to run. You press R3, that makes like the spy, or then like he'll go into attack instead of just sitting back. That's if you got a spy. Now it does. I think it does work when you don't necessarily have a spy. It makes like it makes the defenders or who your defense kind of react like let them know that the quarterback running or whatever. So try doing that, see if they help. But I know, like I said, I know for a fact it works when you have a spy. But I don't know I can't remember if it works when you don't have one.
Yes.
But just try that. But so just go jump into first thing off, presentation. To me, the presentation in this year's version is amazing. And I say that it's up there. It improved a lot from last year. First thing first, the music. One of the first songs that played when I started the game.
Now I say like you can say when you crunk that thing up.
When I crunk it up, the first song that came on. Now, granted, it wasn't a song, but it was by a drum line, but it was Bone Crusher Never Scared. Listen, I'm sitting there, I'm playing, I can turn the game on, I'm sitting there, I ain't paying no attention, and I'm hearing the, hold up, is that? I ain't never scared. Oh, okay.
Ain't what I think it is.
Exactly. I ain't heard this in a minute. So that right there, I love the presentation when you're on the field. And like now they're like it just when they're showcasing the players, the key players and stuff like that, that has changed a lot when they're when they're showing the whole score thing that's changed. Just overall, the presentation in this year's version is so much better than last year's. Like granted, I wasn't complaining about last year's because once again, game had came back after about 10 years. I know. I will point one thing out. One of the critiques Dub had about last year's version, it's better this year. It's still off on some players, but it's better. More players look like themselves this year than they did last year. So, granted, they haven't got everybody. Everybody's scanning that in the game because I've seen some people calling it out. Oh, well, they ain't women call. Did you get paid for your likeness? If you got paid for your likeness, my boy, shut the hell up. Like, some people scans ain't in the game. If your scan ain't in the game and you got paid, or your scan don't look like you and you got paid, chill out. Just gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like your name and likeness, you in the game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next year it'll get better. But so they improved on that part.
To be honest, it's always been kind of terrible. It's always been kind of terrible. I thought back to like college football 14, and it's always been terrible.
Yeah, everybody. It ain't never been like on point. It ain't never been there. Now, Madness where it gets where they get everybody like everybody pretty much in the game every night, and they're up for the players that's not. What you got? You wrote a net 20.
Yeah.
Let's go. So that could be a good episode then. So but that's right there. Now, Road to Glory. I spent a lot of my time in Road to Glory, and I've been having a lot of fun. I will say this: it ain't easy. Especially being a QB, it's not easy at all, man. I'm to the point now. When I've been streaming on my Xbox, I've been streaming and I've been playing. I'm playing the QB. I'm actually, I think I'm in my last. No, I'm getting ready to make my cut down to my top three, and make a decision on where I'm going. I finally got an offer for a starter job at Georgia Tech, so your boy might be playing for G Tech. So we'll see how that go. We'll make that decision on when I start streaming. But I'm loving it. I love the fact that they reintroduced high school, and I like how they did it. Because before, in 2014, you had the option of you was playing high school ball, but you were also playing in like a playoff system or whatever. So you played and through the play like three or four games, but you were playing in the playoffs. I like how they did this one. You don't play the whole game per se, but what you do is you play
key moments.
You play 4 key moments from that game. And by doing that, it helps get your level up. And like you can go from, and I've been doing it the hard way. I've been starting off as a 2-star, trying to build myself up. So the highest I've gotten so far, I've gotten to I built myself up to a 4-star, to a 4-star quarterback.
I got to that Kobe.
Listen. So that the only thing my 5-star, you got to be damn near perfect to keep that 5-star rating through the whole thing. Otherwise, it will drop down. But
what you playing on?
I have been playing on All-American, but I had to reduce it to I think next level down so I could get it, because I was getting to the end. I was only getting like 3-star, so I was like, fuck this is a game. We're gonna reduce this so we can get to where we need to go.
I think your boy playing on freshman, so
there you go. Ain't no shame in no game. Ain't no shame in your game. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But
I'm here to enjoy this motherfucker. Y'all ain't gonna stress me.
There you go. So I love Road to Glory, love the stuff they introduced. Like I like how when you get on campus, they even introduce like you got low key some dating stuff in there now. You know what I'm saying? You get to a certain point. Like I think while you're in high school, they ask you if you want to go to the homecoming dance or whatever.
Yeah, turn that down.
If you go, I think it gives you an option to ask a girl, like ask the head cheerleader, somebody, a popular girl or something, like you get an option to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you got other options. Even when you get to college, you get offered like romantic type of things. It ain't in depth because this is about college football, but you get options to do that.
I know you. I know that you like.
So you got that in there. So I'm gonna move on to the next part for me, dynasty or franchise, dynasty in college. And they have made a lot of improvements and a lot of stuff that's ain't gonna say drive me mad, but like the recruiting.
That shit was hard as hell last year. Maybe I'm just retarded.
Last year I got the hang of it, but like this year, like you can have up to 20. My boy, you can have up to 20. Oh, I already know, but see, you recruiting, you win game. Like it's a trick to it. That was last year. This year, I got to figure that shit out. It's all over again. But I get you can have 20 players transfer in 1 year from your team. Up to 20 people can lead your team.
Hold on. Yeah, Lil Wayne. Ooh.
Yeah. So you mess around and don't win or whatever.
Will Smith was like, after all my players hit the draft and hit the transfer portal, him like looking in the living room with nobody there.
Listen, that's it. Because you can lose up to 20 players, and then you still got to recruit. And then if your recruiting ain't good, so it's little stuff like that. And then also in the recruiting, they changed it now. One thing I do like about the recruiting, and I'm going to point out is, say you're recruiting a player that's in your state. I'm in Florida. I'm recruiting a player from Florida. And then I'm recruiting a player from let's say I'm also recruiting a player from California. The player, so when it's time for them to schedule a visit, instead of them, because last year I think the points was the same across the board to schedule a visit, like 40 points to schedule a visit, no matter what the player was. This year, if the player is in your pipeline or in your state, it's like 10 points. So you can do, like, say the player in Florida, 10 points to get him to come. The player from California, it may be 30 or 40, depending on their interest in my school or stuff like that. So little stuff like that. The presentation, I love the fact when you're recruiting, they have the team needs up top now. Last year, you had to kind of make it pull it up to see what your team needs. Right here, it's up there. So you can see exactly what your team needs while you're doing recruiting or while you're putting kids on your board. Like I said, gameplay overall is still, I think it feels good. To me, it feels better than it did last year. I think it's the running and the movement is a lot more fluid this year. When I first picked it up, I jumped into like the mini camp where you do like the practice things, just trying stuff out. And like I said, the movement seems a lot more fluid than it did last year. Last year, getting back in. Now that, I guess it was faster, but if could say it still felt like Madden. This year, while it's still faster, however, the movement feels better. The tackling, everything feels better. Like jumping over players. Dub know about that. Like jumping over players.
Yeah. I think that's my first time I ever got jumped over between this year and last year.
Man, listen, I do it all the time. Like when we playing in our league, and my homeboys last year, like, cause I recruit power backs. I last year I was the man. I turned them on to recruiting power back. I'll recruit a power back, and I'm gonna have me like a receiving back that's fast as hell. I recruit my power backs because I like to run folks over like that. I'm a bruiser. Jerome Bettis is one of my favorite running backs. I like to run folks over.
Damn, bully is what the fuck you is.
So I look for contact. So I go if the touchdown right here and somebody right there, I'm running into you to run into the touchdown. So my home, and they started going low on me because they knew they couldn't do nothing to me when I were up top. So man, my homeboy went low one day. I knew he was going low because he had been doing it all game. He went low. I jumped and went into the touchdown. Well, when I tell you I was talking greasy the rest of that match. But I love, like I said, everything is a little bit more fluid.
Extra bacon grease on that thing.
Exactly, man. But this year overall, like I said, I'm enjoying college football. I need to put some more time in it. I will say I'm really enjoying it. Death Stranding does have me a little bit, got me in a nice little chokehold too. Yeah. So that's been getting a lot of my time.
We UPS men right about now.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our boss LBG.
Yeah, LBG.
So but college football 26, me personally, I want to put a little bit more time before I give a final grade, but right now I'll wait. I'll wait a second before I do it. I'm gonna let Dub. You want to add anything that you want to point out that you really don't like or that you would like to see different?
D plus.
You think it's a D plus? Okay. Hey, listen.
I'm bullshitting. I give it like I'll say B minus. B minus to B.
Okay.
Somewhere up in there.
Okay.
Somewhere up in there.
Well,
like even though it's the same, I mean,
yeah,
it's not like it's not playable. Like, you know what I'm saying? So. And all my shit talk is still fairly decent to me.
Okay. Well, and last year it was just getting the game back. I think it was an A. And this year's not all the improvements and everything. I can't say it's a whole lot better. So it's still around that B minus to an A for me. And just like I said, I do love the improvements they've made. Like
I love the bundle. I love the bundle.
What, the college football and the Madden together bundle? Talking about that bundle?
Yeah, I love the bundle. Like,
gives me the reason. Yeah, it makes you, people, especially people that do both. And then, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun in Road to Glory. Like I said, I can't wait to create my wide receiver. Cause I'm your boy about to be out there eating. I'm going somewhere. I'm about to be. I always make myself a physical wide receiver. Cause bruh,
I'm going to be a Lawson State.
I'm going to Delaware. Get your facts straight. I'm going to Delaware.
We're going to Lawson State Community College. First wide receiver ever signed there.
Yeah, listen, number one, we're going to take us to the championship. Just all the strength of me. But
that boy gonna be playing Macador in the championship.
Man, listen, that should have been. That's one thing I wish Lawson would have actually done, investing into like an actual. Could have been a junior, like a junior college. Man, listen, you'd have had some players, especially all the players in the inner city of Birmingham that couldn't go nowhere because of grades and stuff. If they can get them in there to focus, so. But
focus, man, they would have been passing the ball. Yeah. Man, I know some folks who would not be named who went to Bama don't even know what their degree in.
Listen, I
don't even know what their degree in.
That's a damn shame. But they listen. They can say they got one. I give them that. They give them that. So
that man making millions, man. That man don't care about that piece of paper.
He don't. He definitely don't, man. But But yeah, overall this year, man, I think college football is definitely a game, especially if you're a football fan in general. I think you should pick it up. Like I said, it's fun. And I love, like I said, it's and what's
Now, what
one
ain't gonna be fun when them stats start changing over the season. Bama number
that
one right now.
but like I said, what gives it replayability is especially if you play franchise, because I don't do ultimate team. I don't do road to the college football playoff is pretty fun as well. Like if you want to like take your team, like you want to play as Alabama and jump into a play online against some folks and like compete to try to win a championship. I think that's dope. It's about the same as last year from my understanding. I haven't played that yet, but as far as just the replayability of franchise, you gotta think about every year you get in new players, so you can change. Like I said, you got a scrambling quarterback this year. That nigga leave and go to the league or whatever else. You got to develop this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't recruit no scrambler, or you couldn't get another scrambler like him, or so you got to change your offense. Do so like it's so much. It's so many different things you can do. Like I've seen people, try to rebuild teams. All right, well, I've been at Ohio State and I won 5 championships. Let me leave and go to Troy and turn Troy or South Alabama into the next powerhouse. That's when you want some struggle right there. You like that challenge. Do that.
I don't like struggle in real life. I don't want to struggle like that in my game.
Exactly. That's turning them to a powerhouse. Go ahead and try it. Go to UAB, turn UAB into the next dynasty. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's plenty of replay.
Last year, I'll get touched left and right. I just send them all my game, bro. Fam, I ain't coming back, man. I'm already playing with UAB, so nobody. I shouldn't be scheduled with nobody, but hey, some asshole scheduled me for the next season. Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm decent enough where I can make this shape, but shit. Now them recruits I could.
Yeah, listen, it take me. You got it. Like this thing. It take if you can go. I would say don't play like if you go play like if you add like one little team, add a team that's outside of your conference, like say you add like Mizzou or somebody in the lower tier, one of the bigger conference, you can just squeak by, get that win or keep it close, and then win your games you're supposed to win. In a season or two, you start bringing in some good players. You might be able to get you a good, maybe depending on your recruiting level or how good you are recruiting, you may be able to pull you a 5-star in that second season.
Good shit. I'm leading the big boys.
I feel you. Well, listen, we want to come in and give you guys just a quick, because college football just dropped not too long ago, and the college football season is going to be starting soon. So we had to tell y'all, especially since we both been playing the game, man. And what we're gonna do also, probably sometime, hopefully by the next month, we both will be finished with Death Stranding 1.
Okay.
And we'll be able to come in and give you a 5-year late review of our playthrough of Death Stranding from both of us, since we both maybe we'll try to get LVG on, because I know like I said, he talks highly about the Amazon UPS simulator. So,
bro, I thought you was gonna say we gonna start a dynasty for college football. You didn't talk to me about that. We discussed that.
I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do you like that.
We ain't talk about that.
I ain't gonna do you like that. Not yet. Maybe we'll talk about it at a later date. But I ain't gonna do you like that. But yeah, so Dub, you got anything you wanna add to tell the folks before we do about it here, man?
I gotta go, people. I'm on lunch break.
Well, look, you heard Dub, and as always, man, check us out here. Also, you can find me over at TikTok and everywhere else at the Husky Hokage. But as always, y'all be great. Oh, wait, what you got?
I got ordained as a minister.
Dub get married, folks.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry folks.
Hey, let's go. Floyd ordained as a minister too. That's what's up. All right. You pay for that. You get paid for that. You get paid for that.
Okay.
Listen, let me go ahead and pick that. And that's a hustle, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I'm doing gaming wedding starting next month. Let me know.
I'm doing right now.
$250.
Weddings will go stupid.
Listen. Whoever you, I don't. It don't matter. $250 right now. $250. Anyway, man, y'all be great. We out. Peace.